My goal has always been to be self-employed and doing what I love every single day. There's that phrase where it's like, I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, so I work 24/7. And that's kind of how I am right now. I want to go through like my schedule and how I'm able to balance everything as someone who's working to publish my first book, as someone who's a developmental editor, as someone who posts on social media, as someone who works full time. It is a lot at once, but I know that it's building me into the trajectory of where I want to go. Because I deeply love writing and I deeply love editing for others, and I deeply love social media, I tend to blur these lines of, oh, well, they're hobbies, they're things I enjoy, but then there's no time for me to do anything else in my life. So what I've been doing is I've been logging the exact time that I edit a client's work, that I write my own book, that I post on social media, and I'm actually noticing that I have a lot more free time throughout the week than I thought. When I was editing a client's project, it would take me twice as long to do the same amount of work because I would be distracted, or I would, take a break, and I wasn't being accountable to my own time. And now I treat it like I'm on the clock versus I'm not on the clock. My schedule is a bit more flexible because I barista right now and I work at a cafe. So by doing that, I'm able to have more flexible hours, which is really, I'm very grateful for. I found that blocking my editing and writing to the front or back of my barista work is actually really helpful for my brain because I'm already in work mode. Usually I'll go out to work and then right after I'll go to a cafe or a library to just get like 2 hours logged in of work. This has really gotten me to bring back time for myself. Right now, my priority in my writing is to be the best writer I can be and to build my craft and to build my reputation as an author and to build my audience and my readership. And I think that is what's more important over being able to pay my bills at the point. So I think that's why I'm really prioritizing building up my editing services, because it's something that I deeply am passionate about and it also supports my writing. Through my editing services, I've been able to support editing my own book and publishing my own book. In the beginning of my journey here, I was talking a lot about being a full-time author, and that's the goal, and my whole career is going to be this. And I'm really taking more of a dynamic approach to this because once I started freelance editing, I started realizing that this is something that I also really love, and it actually balances my writing really well. Even if I get to a point where I can fully support myself off of my writing, I'm the type of person where I always like to be doing multiple things. I like to use my brain in different ways, and I think if I'm only writing, that might stifle my creativity. Before, when I was working like a full-time job, I was like, I just want to be doing all my creative stuff. But I find right now that it makes me appreciate every part of it more because I can juxtapose it with a different area of my brain. I really like the social outlet that I get at my day job. And then I love how when I'm editing or writing, I'm just like in my little cave and I'm just completely locked in.